A WNBA co-owner was fined and suspended for 5 games for screaming obscenities at 2 teenage girls at the Seattle Storm Indiana Fever game. Their crime was holding a sign that said, "Thank you for speaking up for girls." It was intended to back Sophie Cunningham's defense of women's sports. But Storm co-owner Celeste Keaton and others, they were really mad about that. Watch what happened next.
You leave my daughter alone. Go. Go. She's a minor. Get up. Security. Garbage. Take the shots out. Take the shots out.
The folks who built their careers on a mission to protect girls, they just screamed in the faces of 2 girls because they believe in the very ideals the left used to actually care about. But maybe these unhinged adults never actually cared about girls to begin with. Maybe they only cared about obedience, about identifying as compassionate, as fighters for equal rights, right up until a real girl needed protecting from them. High school student athlete Ahnaleigh Wilson is one of the teens being shouted out in that video. She joins us now with her parents, Elizabeth and Brendan Wilson, who were both at the game with her. Thank you all for being here. Ahnaleigh, you're holding an inoffensive sign. Like, there's nothing controversial about that at all. And suddenly, some crazy lady gets in your face. So take us through exactly what happened and when you realized this was the co-owner.
Yeah, so me and my friend got courtside tickets to the WNBA game, Seattle Storm versus Indiana Fever. And we were super excited to see Sophie Cunningham and Caitlin Clark play. And we were freaking out as we were walking to our seats. And the whole time we were sitting, Caitlin Clark was like a foot away. We were so excited. And we got some comments off and on from the people sitting near us for our signs, but nothing big. So we just ignored it. We were clapping for both teams, being respectful. And during halftime, this older woman makes her way to the people sitting to the right of us and is having a conversation with them. And then when she's done talking to them, she looks over at us and kind of gets in our faces. And she starts off by saying, like, "Jesus loves you." And we're like, okay, yeah. Like, we thought it was going to be a friendly interaction. She seemed nice. And then she's like, "Jesus loves everyone." And after that, she kind of goes off. She's like, "For you guys to come here and pull this
SH.
Yeah. Is effing insane. You guys are effing insane." And she's like pointing at her head, yelling this at us. And me and my friend are just like too stunned. We're just like, yeah, okay. And then she kind of just walks away and we're just left there like, what just happened?
Well, and it wasn't just her, right? I mean, there were other people in that crowd. We just saw a video of it as well, giving you a hard time.
Well, there was some other girls that also got tickets near the basket, but they weren't sitting with us. Those were the girls who were being yelled at. That wasn't me and my friend, though.
They were part of her group, some of the girls that were speaking up as well, that were sitting under the basket with Brandy Cruz. And Brandy Cruz was keeping an eye on our girls. And
she's an independent journalist who's been really taking the charge on this. Elizabeth and Brendan, I mean, you guys were there. You obviously have seen a lot of the reaction even after all of this, and the vitriol is pretty high. What goes through your mind when you see your daughter getting treated like this?
Yeah, well, when we were there, we were sitting up directly behind her because, you know, we didn't have front row seats. So we had a view of the girls. And you saw their energy. They were excited. And as soon as this lady approached, I automatically, as a mom, I think we know our kids' body language. And she was facing behind, you know, backwards to me. And so I leaned over, I told my husband, something's wrong. And I try to text Brandy and I'm like, something's wrong. Because I just saw her shoulders drop. And I just saw her, like, you know, trying to wipe her tears. My husband's like, she's crying. And then it wasn't until we left, you know, I texted my daughter. I'm like, are you okay? And she's like, we just got cussed out. And, you know, it was too loud and too much stuff. So Brandy went and checked on them. And they talked to a security guard. And what did the security guard say?
She said it was BS and that whatever our opinion was or whatever sign we had up, that was fine. And that we should be able to hold up the sign that we wanted to. So we were hoping she would find the lady. She said to point her out. And once we did find her, nothing happened because she happened to be the co-owner. or an owner of Seattle Storm.
Yeah.
And
Well,
the
at least
security
at that
guard-
point, nothing happened, right, Brendan? I mean, obviously,
Yeah.
the team has come out in the WNBA. We got this word, the 5-game suspension and some sort of fine. Do you think that goes far enough?
Yeah, I don't think so. I mean, it was a really immediate response, which we appreciate as a family, that it was quick, that she was suspended and she was fine. But the apology coming from a different owner, it wasn't even from her.
Yeah.
It just seems very disingenuous to us. And
Well,
just,
it's cowardly. She
yeah,
doesn't want to come out and say what
if
she
you're gonna,
did
if you're
was
gonna
wrong.
cuss at some teenagers about their sign, and you're in that position as a co-owner of this team, like, you should have the guts to just say, "Hey, I was sorry," and do something more personal than just put out some kind of vague, impersonal response through somebody else.
It's kind of offensive to us as a family that she thinks that that's okay. After she did that, she humiliated our daughter in front of people. And by doing that, she opened the door for others to treat, as you saw in that video, other girls wearing those shirts, being there because they are the girls that have been speaking out, protecting female athletes because they have experienced those things.
Well, and Ahnaleigh, you as a student athlete, you've experienced this. Like, the backdrop behind all of this is that in Washington State, there's an initiative that would ban trans girls who are biological boys from competing against you. And you've had to face, what, like 4 times now, biological boys? So what is it that Celeste, Keaton, and some of the others don't understand about this issue that you actually do understand because you lived it?
Well, I think they just assume that I have no idea, like, what I'm talking about or have any experience with even competing against a trans athlete. I'm guessing they just assume that I just got this idea from my parents and they were using me. But I've actually had experience with this issue 4 times now with different trans athletes. So I do know what it feels like, and I'm sticking up for a reason. Like, I'm standing up because I've experienced it.
Elizabeth and Brendan, just very quickly, how proud of your daughter are you right now? She's taking on a big issue. It's controversial for a lot of people, although honestly not the majority of Americans who side with her on this. How proud are you?
We're really proud of her. It has been amazing to see her grow and to stand strong in her conviction. And it's been amazing to see Sophie Cunningham come out and show her what standing strong in your convictions are. Because Sophie could have said something and backed down, but she didn't. And nor has this girl or any of the other girls that have been speaking up. They have continued to go forward, continuing to take the hate, continuing to have their character attacked over and over again. And so for this lady to do that and not know who she is and her heart, I always tell everybody, all the hate online, they're just it's coming down hard. And I just keep telling them, if you knew her, you would love her.
To be clear, we know who the good guys are and we know who the villains are, and you guys are on the right side of this. Ahnaleigh, Brendan, Elizabeth Wilson, sorry this happened to you. I'm glad you're speaking up. I think it's important for other girls out there to see this kind of bravery, because I think they're going to want to stand up for themselves as well. You've got a lot of supporters out there. Thank you for joining us tonight.